In the fast-paced world of municipal and real estate law, precision, preparation, and perspective are paramount. For James M. Vasselli, principal attorney at Vasselli Law, LLC, those values are more than best practices. They're the foundations of a career grounded in service, discipline, and personal accountability. With more than 20 years of experience advising individuals, businesses, and government entities across Illinois, James Vasselli has developed a reputation for strategic counsel, rigorous attention to detail, and results-driven advocacy. From guiding complex land acquisitions to mentoring junior attorneys, Vasselli brings a deeply human approach to the practice of law. We sat down with James Vasselli for a wide-ranging interview about his career, his mentors, and the philosophies that drive his work. What followed was a refreshingly honest and grounded conversation with a seasoned legal professional who understands that client service is as much about listening and empathy as it is about contracts and statutes. What does a typical day look like for you as principal attorney at Vasselli Law, and how do you structure it to stay efficient and client-focused? Each morning, I use a 1-3-5 planning technique that helps me block out my day with a Pomodoro schedule. My routine starts with prayer, family time, and usually a call or text to my mom and sister. I try to exercise, read, or play mental games, though I'm working on being more consistent there. I also spend dedicated time with each mayor I represent over a 2-week cycle, which helps me stay on top of local developments. My day also includes client calls and legal meetings, so having a structured approach really helps me stay efficient and focused. With the law constantly evolving, how do you stay informed about changes in municipal regulations, zoning laws, and governance trends? Reading every relevant case would be ideal, like my mentor Anthony Onesto used to do. But realistically, I rely on a mix of resources for legal updates. I also contribute regularly to WRMN Radio in Elgin, which keeps me current. I use travel time to listen to audiobooks or legal podcasts. Books like A Lincoln by Ronald C. White Jr. and Atomic Habits by James Clear give me a broader context that influences how I think about law, policy, and leadership. Can you share a particularly complex legal challenge you faced in your career and how you successfully navigated it? Recently, we worked with the city of Pekin on a land acquisition of nearly 1,000 acres. It was a huge deal that expanded the city's limits significantly. We got it done through sheer persistence, long nights, multiple redrafts, and constant communication with the city manager and economic development coordinator. The key was aligning with the client's goals and tolerances so we could negotiate effectively. What's your process when taking on a new client or project, especially in areas like municipal operations or land use? It all starts with understanding what the client wants and how they like to communicate. We go beyond providing drafts or statutes. They deserve a trusted partner who's committed to tangible results. With mayors, we make it clear, we're not here to govern the city, we're here to help them govern it. In recent months, what has been one of the most difficult decisions you've made professionally, and how did it impact your clients or practice? Would you approach it differently today? Starting a business is full of tough calls. One of the hardest things is when multiple clients need urgent work at the same time. Our decisions are also tough. I believe most people are doing their best, so when someone isn't performing, I first look at what I could do better. Sometimes, though, you have to make hard choices for everyone's benefit. Reflecting on your early career, was there a formative role or moment that shaped your approach to law and client service? Absolutely. I've been fortunate to have mentors like Anthony Onesto, Jim Meltrager, and George Morides. Early in my career, Anthony and Jim had me argue a motion at 26th and Cal, the old criminal courts building. We won. They made me prepare so thoroughly, I couldn't fail. That experience taught me that preparation and discipline are non-negotiables in this field. Is there a skill or area of legal expertise you've developed independently? How has that skill enhanced your practice? Listening. It's surprisingly hard. I'm working on listening without just waiting to respond. Deep, active listening helps me better understand what clients really want, and how I can help. I've read books, listened to audiobooks, and practiced this skill deliberately. It's made a meaningful difference in client interactions. Who have been the most influential mentors or figures in your legal journey, and what lessons did they leave with you? Anthony Onesto was the most prepared lawyer I've ever seen. His advocacy and drafting were top tier. Jim Meltrager had this calming presence that made clients feel secure. George Morides taught me the nuances of zoning law and emphasized that great lawyers reduce anxiety, they don't create it. Anthony Iatarola, too, taught me the importance of applying every piece of knowledge to a problem and solving it creatively. He was tough but brilliant, and now I have the pleasure of working alongside him. In your view, what core habits or principles have been essential to your success in municipal and real estate law? It boils down to preparation and honesty. Know who you are and how you learn, don't pretend to be someone else. I'm not Einstein, but I will outwork anyone. I'm willing to work 12 to 16 hours a day and throw myself completely at a problem until it's solved. My core principles are: 1. Outwork everyone. 2. Achieve the client's result. 3. Respect your team. 4. Be fearless and creative. 5. Be empathetic. 6. Stay present. 7. Listen. And 8. Communicate. The last two are where I'm still trying to improve. Is there one book or resource that has significantly shaped your legal philosophy or leadership style that you would recommend to others in the profession? Why? For me, it's not a book, it's my mentors. They took a chance on me, and I'm committed to making that count. That's the resource I draw from daily, the standard they set and the trust they placed in me. James M. Vasselli is more than a lawyer. He's a strategist, a community partner, and a mentor who takes pride in being prepared, responsive, and grounded. Through Vasselli Law, LLC, he continues to advocate for responsible development and legal excellence in Illinois communities, blending technical expertise with deep personal commitment. Whether guiding municipalities through complex land deals or advising new attorneys on courtroom preparation, James Vasselli leads with clarity, compassion, and the conviction that hard work and listening are still the best tools in any lawyer's toolkit. We thank James M. Vasselli for sharing his time, insights, and story. His journey offers a blueprint for aspiring professionals looking to blend ambition with empathy and results with resilience.